USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Learn more and get a quote at USAA.com/bundle. Restrictions apply.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
You sound deflated, Robert.
Time of year. I'm on holiday in 2 weeks.
Summer?
I'm on holiday in 2 weeks. I can't wait to go.
Absolutely. Well, one place we are happy to be at is this afternoon's fixture between Erith Town FC and Herne Bay FC. You know what this game has? Goals.
Usually. Yeah.
But not for us.
Well, we live in hope.
Yeah.
You know.
We've missed you, Rob. You haven't been around much.
No, I've been busy working.
Yeah, and living your life.
Yeah, living my life, working, doing all the things that people do when they can't attend football matches.
Yeah, you've been keeping up well with the social media and the videos, I see.
I think you're doing an excellent job. I love the way the videos have expanded to the nice 20 minutes to half-hour format, telling the story of the day.
Yep.
It's a lovely thing.
Yeah.
And the Patreon, really good.
Patreon is going well. We're enjoying the Patreon. Got a good few videos up on there now. We'll get a couple more. But yeah, seems to be going well. We're happy with it.
Good.
I'm not going to lie. If we hadn't won 4-1 today, I would have been a bit apprehensive coming into this one. But I think we're going in with the right confidence.
Yeah, I mean they had a good result in the week as well. Let's be fair. They beat. They won 3-0 in the week. Can't remember who they beat, but they beat someone.
Is that Herne Bay?
Yeah. So they had a decent cup result in the week as well. So they're going to have a similar amounts of confidence, but we are at home.
Yep.
And we are seemingly improving as the weeks go on, which is what we want.
Absolutely.
So hopefully we can maintain that result. Well, to be fair, we haven't been winning, but we haven't been losing either.
Well, that's kind of that awkward thing, and this is what I was trying to say to Woody in the week, and saying after the game against Southall, the 1-1. We're not letting in that many goals. We're just struggling to find the back of the net.
Yeah, but it will come, Well,
it came in the week, didn't it?
Yeah, and to be fair, we'd been without Harry for a couple of weeks because of injury. And he is, let's face it, a handful for anybody. So yeah, now that it all seems to be sort of back on track, and we were missing the likes of George Goodwin and various other people who are gonna, they're always there for you. So we've done well, I think, all things considered.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's well said. I think that we've got a lot of confidence going into this one today. I think we'll do okay.
Yeah. Positive mental attitude.
Normally say that, then we lose 4-0.
Nah, you've got to be positive about it.
No, absolutely. Up the Dockers on 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Up the Dockers. We're here, but we've changed location. Well, I haven't, you have.
It's end-to-end podcasting.
End-to-end podcasting. Let's just hope that there's no goals down this end and loads of goals down this end.
Yeah, well, this is the direction we're shooting. I figured this would be the way. To go, so that you can capture all of those incredible goals and those all that penalty area melee.
Melee, what a word!
Yeah.
What a word! Dexter Peter with the armband today in place of Harry Taylor, who's not.
He's not playing.
He's not playing. No, he's not a well pup. Bless him. So we wish him well. Jacob Connor there, centre midfield. My God, what a player he is. Is that Elliot Duncan starting the podcast? Sponsored Elliot Duncan starting? Good Lord Almighty! But I mean, he has scored 5 goals in the last 2 games.
Yeah.
But it's Yeah, it should be a good one today. You know, AJ Dive back at left back as normal. We've got Rossi Craig starting in the centre midfield, Luke Leopard starting in the centre midfield. This is a very, very different lineup. And do you know what? Without being critical, because we love all the boys, we see them as our own.
We do.
I'm
a big fan of Rossi Craig as well.
Yeah, it's a freshen up, but I think it's needed.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, with respect, you know, a few more attacking options.
There's quite a bit of pace on the pitch as well.
There is pace, there's height as well. And we'll go from there. Again, for some reason, everyone seems to be on that half of the pitch, which I can't understand why. So it's a bit like rugby when they kick off, because we've got, it looks like JJ there. I mean, what I would do personally, if I was going back, I'd kick it the other way.
Yeah, but you know, they got no one over that side either.
No.
To be fair.
No, absolutely. Kick-off has started. There's Johnny. Social media baby darling that is Johnny.
Yeah.
Are we looking forward to this one, my man?
Yeah. Come down to where I thought you were recording.
We are recording.
Yeah.
We're doing pub.
Yeah.
We're a two-man band doing loads of different things.
Two-pronged attack.
Two-pronged attack. Yeah. Oh, look, and talking of an attack. Good segue. Oh, a long ball over towards Elliot Duncan's just snuffed out there. Maddie with a header down towards Jacob Connor, who's just a little bit standoffish. Great tackle by Rossi Craig in the first minute. Jacob Connor with the ball charges it down, and now he's running towards the 8-foot-tall goalkeeper, who charges it down himself. We're a minute in. What action? They know you're back, Rob.
Absolutely. This is the reason why I'm here.
Yeah, absolutely. Sucking the ball
into the net.
It remains 0-0. Do you want to be on the pod as well this week? Sure. Yeah, we're 11 minutes in so far. Neither side's really doing a great deal. We're more camped in their half than they are in ours, but it's a little bit kind of how it has been, Rob, if I'm being honest. I know you've not been at that many games with respect, but a lot of either long throws or long goal, or free kick, should I say, that end up with the goalkeeper.
Yeah, we don't seem to have the ability at the moment to break down their defence. We're just running into brick walls, and we can't seem to find that pass that goes round or through or between two defenders or whatever. So it's a little bit frustrating, but you know, you've got to say at least we're in their half more often than not. So at the moment, you've got to sit there and say, well, we're confident that it will come eventually.
Yeah, absolutely. And now, as we say, that long ball goes over the top. Harrison Firth easily deals with. Do you know what? We said this on a previous show. I actually, like with respect to previous goalkeepers over the seasons, because they're good lads, obviously we get to know them quite well, but I think that he's a real presence in goal, isn't he, Harrison Firth? You know, he's not just absolutely massive height-wise, but he's also, you know, like a really top goalkeeper who commands his box well.
He does. It comes for everything, gathers pretty much every time. Yeah, he's a good lad. And,
absolutely. It remains 0-0. Let's just see what we can do from these moments, like these throws and stuff.
Yep, AJ getting ready to wind up for another long throw. Everybody's ready in the box, except me. And cleared away at the second attempt. So
it's a bit disappointing. I think there's been a few of those so far where they kind of get launched into the box, and then they don't actually seem to get anyone on the end of them, which is
yeah. Nobody seems to be able to anticipate where exactly it's going to land or come about. So defenders are clearing it, and when they're clearing it, they're on their own, and they don't even have one of our guys with them. So I just think there's a little bit of I don't know what the word is. But,
there's a big shout there. He's given a penalty.
He has given a penalty.
I will run down here and film it. You stay, or do you want to come with us quickly?
No, I'll stay here.
You stay here.
I'll watch the misery unfold from here.
What time is air? What time of air?
So, Herne Bay player winding up, getting ready to take the pen. Harrison Firth making himself as big as possible, jumping up, making himself dancing around on the line, trying to put the player off. Let's see what happens. Slow run up, and it's a save, an absolutely incredible save. To be fair, terrible penalty, but nevertheless a great stop and a catch. Held on to it really well, Harrison Firth, so nice one. I'm sure that Michael caught that on video and it's going to look amazing. Nice one. Still 0-0. We'll get back to you when anything else happens. Up the Dockers. And after the amazingness of Harrison Firth's penalty save, Herne Bay find themselves 1-0 up out of nothing.
Yeah, they literally slip a ball through. The attacker gets on the wrong side of AJ Dive, has a touch and curls it in the bottom corner round Harrison Firth. Do you know what? It's frustrating because I'm with my assistant today, Ed, but it's really a real pain because you think that's the third consecutive penalty we've given away now, or maybe no, it was the Southall game or whatever it was. I think there was Southall Saturday, Southall Wednesday, today. 3 consecutive games we give away a penalty.
Yep.
And they've gone down the other end where they've offered very little and scored, which has been the highlight of the season so far for me, anyway. As in, we are the better team. We
Story
do
of
the
the
better
season
stuff.
so far, not necessarily highlight.
Oh no, sorry, I didn't. But I don't mean highlight in a good way. I mean highlight as in that's what you can pick out. The story of the season so far is that we just get caught a bit flat-footed sometimes, and we get punished for it. But I suppose it's 1-0 now to the away side, and all we can do is climb up it. Climb uphill again. They're blaming the referee for getting in the way there, but I think that's a little bit harsh. Elliot Duncan challenges well. Jacob Connor wins the ball, wins the challenge, but doesn't win the ball. It goes back. It's now a Herne Bay throw. It's just
bitty. It's bitty
and scrappy. Oh no! Now I've got my other 2 assistants with me today. Yeah. And now she's waving now. See this? We've got to have a microphone on all the time because she never makes a noise when that microphone's on. But when it's off, it's just non-stop noise, isn't it? Yeah, now she's nodding. Look. It remains 1-0 to the away side.
Up the Dockers.
What do we think, Rob?
Again?
What do we think, Rob?
I don't know. We've gone from being on top to sort of struggling a bit, to be honest, to make any kind of headway.
It's lacklustre, isn't it?
Yeah, we're getting the ball. We're getting enough of the ball, but we just don't seem to be able to do much with it.
Jacob.
Now that I've said that, I'm hoping, of course, that it's going to manifest itself into a goal or something.
Well, I was going to say, do you know who's been a bright spot for me? I think Ross Craig's had a good, bright few moments. I think defensively, apart from the goal, we've been all right. We've been solid. AJ Dive is getting up this left-hand side quite well. Dexter Peter is playing really well on the left side of the back 4 as centre half, obviously. I just think
I'm a fan of Jacob Connor, got to say.
He's a top player, and you wouldn't think he's 7.
No.
You know, a lovely ball over the top there by JJ, goes to the edge of the box to keep it holds. We're not getting any change from that long ball, are we?
No, that long ball's got to, they've got to knock that on the edge sooner rather than later, because the object of the game might be to bypass the midfield, but the trouble is we're like we're bypassing everybody and just kicking it straight to the keeper.
Well, the thing is, the goalkeeper might as well, with respect, I mean, he's half doing it now. Look,
he might as well be sweeper.
He might as well sit and stand on the edge of his box because he's picking up everything quite easily. It's a bit of a concern now. Herne Bay with the ball themselves, they have a little step over there. Ball goes across goal. He commits there. Tom Ash. You can hear the cheer from distance there. Mocking him, the away fans. The ball drops into the midfield, and he does quite well there, Jacob Connor, to win the ball, but need to pick it up. To pick it up.
Once again, the ball is back down this end of the pitch, but Herne Bay are all over it and they're in control of it.
Yeah. It's not good. It remains 1-0 to the away side. Let's not beat around the bush. When we played them the few times last year, they were about 3-0 up by now. So I mean, progress is progress, even if it's small. But what I'm saying is, and I know that sounds a stupid statement when you're still losing, but we are still in the game.
We are, absolutely.
It's not as if we're getting to 4-0 not in the game. And now Manny plays a lovely full brew there to Mecca. Mecca's had his shirt pulled about half a dozen times there. Goes out for the corner. Mecca, well played.
Well done, Mecca.
Well played. Do you know what? The only little bit of movement where we play the ball along the floor and play some triangles and 1-2s. We get in, we win a corner, says the goalkeeper. It remains 1-0 to the away side.
Corner coming up. We'll keep you posted as and when it gets taken. Okay. Jacob gives the universal sign for someone please get on the end of this. Here it goes. Oh. Dexter gathers it from the defensive header. See if he can put one in. Needs to do something with it. They defended stoutly there.
Stoutly is a great word, and it's cleared. I mean,
yeah.
A lot of these
cleared out past the halfway lane and halfway down to our goal. So yeah, they've done well there.
It's so frustrating. I don't want to be a negative person. I'm not negative. I try and stay positive, as you know. I try to get the good in the situation. But we're getting so many corners and so many dead balls, and we're just not getting on the end of it or challenging the goalkeeper.
Yeah, we're just not making the most of those opportunities when they come.
and it's back now of Harrison Firth, who plays a nice long goal kick over the top towards Elliot Duncan. It goes out for a throw. Good catch by the fullback, though.
Yeah, nice one.
He should go and goal.
Oh well.
And he's smaller, we might score.
Still 1-0 Herne Bay.
Yep.
If anything happens, we'll get back to you. 2 yellow cards for Herne Bay in about 2 minutes.
Yeah,
another free kick.
They're professional fouls in the non-league game. We will be doing penalty shoot at half time, young man.
Right, AJ winds up to take another free kick.
It's about to be taken, left foot, swung in. It drops.
Ah, and over the bar by Elliot Duncan.
Yeah.
Nicely laid off by Manny at that time. Right, just the right height, but he put too much loft on it.
Yeah. It's not. It's just not ticking. Everything seems a bit flat-footed, doesn't it? I mean, to be fair, the times that Erith have got the ball down and played it or tried to play it, it's actually gone okay. I just think the tactic of trying to bypass the midfield, as we've said, isn't working. I mean, Luke Leopard, I've name-checked him. Woody said how great a game he had today. He's done okay when he's come on. He obviously started the season well in the FA Cup as well. I believe he scored away at East Bengal. But he's being bypassed. He's not being played with. Jacob Connor had some great flashes earlier on, but he's not been in the game much. Ross Craig really battled well in the opening, 15 minutes? Not seen much of him in the last 10. I'm not criticising, I'm just saying the tactic is bypassing all three of them.
Yeah, the tactic is to bypass the midfield. It's bypassing our midfield as well as their midfield. And we're not far enough forward or in great enough numbers. And even when we are forward, we're too far apart. So, once someone does get the ball, they're trying to hold it up, but they've got no one to pass it to because they've got no support. We're too far apart and they can't get the pass off.
Absolutely.
So all the various parts of it are probably the right ideas. It's just not all gelling and working together properly at the moment.
No.
And you can put it down a little bit to new squad, different players not used to each other and that kind of stuff. But at the same time, there comes a point where you've got to say, this ain't working. We need to do something else. Go back to basics.
And just an example there, a long goal cut goes up there by Harrison Firth. And it just gets
sent straight back to him.
There's a lot of free headers as well, isn't there, from a Herne Bay point of view?
Yeah, Herne Bay are just they're heading everything completely unchallenged, whether it's in their area or not.
Yeah,
it's just not happening.
It's a shame because, like we say, the first 10 minutes I thought we was doing okay. That the goal's a sucker punch. Yeah, they got the penalty, but the goal's a sucker punch, isn't it?
Yeah.
And apart from that, Harrison Firth's not done anything. And this kind of got. No, but that's my point. What my point is that this goes back to, with respect, like we all very much respect Adam Woodward here, but at the moment the post-match interview will be, Harrison Firth not troubled, not producing enough up top, in my opinion. And I'm not criticising. I'm just saying, just need that little bit more, don't we?
Yeah, just a little bit, but
like Liberty X.
Let's hope they get the right message at half time.
Yeah.
Get the right message at half time.
Do you remember that song, Liberty X? A little bit more. Yeah, I was fan that one. I like their first one when they first were told you're not good enough for Hearsay.
Yeah.
I went to Butlins recently. They were there,
Or
three. No, not Hearsay. Liberty X. Well, three of them were anyway. The two fellas weren't there. But it was they was alright, I suppose. I mean, Michelle Heaton looks well with the other two, Jessica was, and the other girl, can't remember her name. But they're
wasn't Mylene Class with them?
No, she was in Hearsay.
Oh right.
Yeah, and also in The Jungle.
Yeah.
A lot. Yeah, as we know. Anyway, a foul's been given against Erith Town.
Terrible decision.
There was a ball that was played in the air. Manny turned, but it just pure and simple. It wasn't very good.
And on that note, up the Dockers.
Yeah.
So, second half has kicked off. We seem to have a little bit more intention about us, which is a good thing. And hopefully we'll be able to make something of it. Although at the moment it's looking suspiciously like they're going to score another goal. Nope, free kick to us. Oh, well, keep you posted if anything happens. Still 2-0 to Herne Bay, up the Dockers.
Second half, I'm guessing you recorded the goal in my absence. I've got it on film.
I did, yeah.
There's a lot of not happy people, is there?
Yeah, there's a lot of people all basically saying the same thing. We are not very good.
I know, that's harsh. Well, maybe the tactics not working as well.
Yeah, but we
are a good team.
Yeah,
they're good players.
There are people in positions of responsibility and I'm hearing words like "not good enough," which it may well be harsh, but it's not entirely untrue either. Even if they haven't played together very well and it's taking time to gel, they're making schoolboy errors at the moment.
I mean, the
second goal.
How can you concede that from our corner?
Exactly.
It's beyond me. It's absolutely beyond me. But it's not great. It's not great.
But hopefully we'll come out a bit more purpose this half. So hopefully we'll come out of this with something. Yeah. But at the moment, I think we're going to be struggling just to get a draw out of it.
Yeah.
So anyway, keep you posted if anything happens.
Yeah. But we need to pick it up because it's just so like I can't understand how we've just come from a 4-1 win in the FA Cup
away,
and now it's like to
a team that we struggled to get a 1-1 draw with.
Yeah. But what I just said there as well, I mean, I don't know if I said it to you earlier on, but I think I did. I just still can't get over his 3 consecutive penalties in 3 consecutive games. That one puzzles me a bit as well. I'm saying positive because, Erith have come from worse situations like this and nicked a result and nicked a draw. Pre-season, I just heard one of the fans up there, funnily enough, say, pre-season is a different beast, I know. But it's 2-0. It was 2-0, and now... and we brought it back against Whittam. So, it's possible, it's achievable, but this is bread and butter. This is league football.
Exactly.
But I'm going to stay positive. I'm going to stay optimistic, It wasn't a bad first half. It was just a classic. And do you know what? If I'm wrong, I'll buy you a pint. In the video, I bet Woody will say something like, they took their chances, we didn't. Because they had 2 shots and scored.
Yeah.
And our shots went wide and over the bar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They took their chances, we didn't.
No, exactly.
It is genuinely that simple, bread and butter. Because I don't think they've been particularly great, Herne, Bay.
No, they haven't. And they've been better defensively than we have. And they are relentless in the press, which is something we just haven't learned to do yet. We just don't press well.
And as we're talking now, they've got the ball, they've had a shot, and it's well held by Harrison Firth. It remains 2-0. I'm going to stay positive, but we need to do some work. Up the Dockers. I think that counts as shot on target.
So, free kick, another Erith Town free kick, this time right hand side, and into a nice area in the box, but the keeper read it.
Tom O'Connor, I think, who's come on for Luke Leopard there.
Yeah, but he put it in the right place, but their keeper read it perfectly.
There was no challenge.
Just came and go at it, and all on his own, just no challenge, no nothing, just come and go at it.
It's a shame because we were saying about the lineup was freshened up. We was excited to see some of these players, and I think some of them done a good account themselves. Like we said, Jacob's done well when he played, but Tom O'Connor's on now. We just need a bit more. George Goodwin has come on to maybe just sit a little bit deeper and protect the back line. Who, well, I'll be honest, I didn't think it needed protecting too much. I mean, we got caught on the break, but it's not as if they've been absolutely smashing us.
No, but you need something. We are. If you want to stop bypassing the midfield, we need to put players in the middle of it that we can pass to. And if we can stop just hoofing the ball up the pitch and we can start playing balls into the middle of the pitch like that, then we'll do better.
Absolutely.
And this is a nice little bit of passing and moving which we're doing here. And that is exactly what we should be doing. Nice ball down the outside to, what's his name?
It looks like Lorenzo there on the ball. Lorenzo, the new son, Lorenzo Lopez. A lovely ball played out for a throw in there. I say lovely clearance, so probably because it was lovely because it was good pressure. But Lorenzo Lopez there coming on at half time. There's been a lot of subs made. And it needed something. Tom Ash about to take the throw here, but I think we'll just turn the recording off until something more happens.
Yeah. Elliot Duncan with the goal there. Nice little bit of work from Tom Ash. Takes the ball past a bunch of people. Feeds it out to Lorenzo, who then...
and finds the back of the net.
Crosses the ball into Elliot Duncan, who finds the back of the net. Lovely.
Game on.
Game on.
Game on.
See what happens when we start to pass the ball through the middle of the pitch instead of
Yeah,
just
actually keep it
over
on the
top.
floor and worry about passing. Yeah, it goes a lot better. But it's there. It's there. Tom Ash was a bit. I'm rewatching it now on the highlights.
Lovely.
He does well there.
Nice
Good finish. Great finish. Remains 2-1. Game on. Game on indeed. There's a moment of controversy there. Lorenzo runs down the line, tries to do a 1-2, but then gets punched in the face.
Not exactly punched.
From where I was standing and with my Erith Town top on, he was punched maliciously. Remember the scene, dear listener, Rocky 3, where Apollo Creed is just repeatedly punching Rocky in the face. It weren't that bad.
No, it wasn't that bad.
And I think he just ran into his shoulder.
Yeah. But
it's good. It's good for clickbait.
But the referee weren't having any of it.
Absolutely. Long ball played over the top there towards Elliot Duncan. Elliot Duncan, oh, it's a good challenge there. Between Elliot Duncan and the 5. Elliot Duncan, I'll tell you what, player a little bit out in the wilderness a little while ago. Started this game, looked all right, looked a bit sharp. Maybe could have done a little bit sharper, but gets on the end, another goal. He's just a goal machine, isn't he?
Yeah, and he won't score for nobody but you.
Absolutely. It remains 2-1. Oh, we just had a moment there. Where really we've got to score that really, but he's got in the right position. He's a great double save by the goalkeeper there. 9 out of 10 times you score that.
Yeah. In those situations when you're that close to the keeper, in the back of my mind, I'm just thinking, roof it.
Just hit it as hard as you can. Would you have scored that?
Hit it hard as you can into the roof of the net.
Yeah.
Right, where he's not expecting it to go. But they always try and put it over the top of the keeper, and he's there. It's like he's huge. The guy's 19 feet tall and 18 feet wide. You're just not going to get the ball past him just trying to dink him like that.
That's why he's a goalie.
Yeah, exactly.
He fills the whole thing up. He's one big, large rectangle.
Yeah. He is a fat bird.
Wow.
No, I take that back. Shouldn't really said that, but I couldn't resist
in
it.
from the right hand side. Harrison goes to clear, but he just gets absolutely wiped out. Did you see Harry that happened there? He's gone up to claim with his hands. Hernbay's come up from underneath him. He's twisted in the air. Honestly, if he was at the Olympics, third he would be, just behind the Chinese and the Americans.
It's
always
a solid bronze.
Yeah, it's a solid bronze effort.
Yeah.
Up the Dockers, and we hope Harrison is all right. Do you know what? I just said it there. We're spending a lot more time cancelling their half now, and I think you can say we're definitely having the better chances.
Yeah, we are absolutely. We've been through. We've put good through balls through a few times now. We're just not quite getting on the end of it. We're snatching a little bit, but at the same time, it's a much better performance this half than it was first.
I just feel the penetration's getting there. We're just not getting through enough.
Yeah,
we seem to be in a bit of a resistance, and we just need to get through and just keep going at it.
Absolutely,
don't you think?
I've always said that.
Persistence is key with penetration.
Yeah, and you need good forward thrusting motion.
Absolutely. You'll get through in the end. Just grit your teeth and try and enjoy it.
Yeah, just grin and bear it. Really.
Yeah, absolutely. It remains 2-1. Very, very frustrating, isn't it, Rob? Let's be honest.
It is getting very frustrating, without a shadow of a doubt. And we seem to had a free kick just then. And instead of taking it quickly and putting it down the line to the guy that was standing there, buckets of space, they take their time, they move it around, then the opportunity's gone.
But the thing is,
there's nothing free about a free kick if you're giving them the chance to shape up.
But just a moment ago there, though, Rob, we was actually knocking the ball around quite nicely. Like just in front of us here. We've come down to where the tunnel is now. But I mean, it's. When we want to play football, we're playing it all right, but it just keeps going too long ball for me. And I know we keep saying it, but all first half long ball, we're not in the game. We start the second half and play the majority of the second half on the floor, it's all Erith Town. Last 5-10 minutes, we're going back to long ball again. Now, I know you want to be a little bit more on it, and they're just about to break through. They've broke through, they're going to get a cross in there. JJ cuts it out. But I appreciate you don't want to be under the cosh, or you're a little bit damaged limitations and last minute stuff and a bit long ball because you just want to get the ball at the pitch quick. But it's not worked all game. So why try it now?
I don't know.
Do you see my point?
I know exactly the point you're making, and I don't have an answer for you because I don't understand why they've done it all.
Yeah.
It's all about him.
But
today.
it's
Two teams and all
it's not great. There's too many. There's two people moaning. There's too many people groaning. It's nearly end to go now. 2-1. I think it will stay like this.
Yeah, well, mate, you're right.
Yeah. Got some of the background noise. Final whistle sounds, and Herne Bay 2-1 winners. It's a really odd game today, Rob. First half, Erith weren't in the game at all. I wouldn't say Herne Bay deserved the win, but they took their chances. Opening 15-20 minutes of the second half, it's all Erith. Ball's on the floor, get the goal, back in the game. And then the last 15 minutes it goes away again. I think that's a fair assumption.
Yeah, but the first 15 minutes of the second half, we were playing it on the ground, passing it around really well. Lovely little move around their defence, and we cut the ball back, and it gets put in by Elliot Duncan. And then suddenly we reverted back to the whole, trying to go long all the time. And I don't know why we changed things around. I don't know what happened. But as soon as we did that, we couldn't hold on to the ball anymore. So it is an archetypal game of two halves, except that it's really a game of 3/3.
Yeah, and the thing is as well was we had chances. That one just before the final whistle, from Lorenzo, the double save from the goalkeeper, which is some great goalkeeping. You've got to put those away. Erith had the chances, but again,
we had plenty of chances. But yeah, you're right. We're just not. They had basically 2-3 chances, and they took 2 of them. And we must have had 5-6 clear-cut through on goal chances and didn't put them away.
Aaron Jeffrey said before the game, we haven't played that many league games, which we've not, because the cups, we've played 4 cup games. I think we've only played about 8-9 games, but 4 of these have been in the cup.
But they all count.
But they'll count. But we need a league win bad.
We do, but it doesn't matter that we've played a lot of cup games. We've played enough games to now have some match fitness, have some awareness of where each other is and so on the pitch. We should be better. We should be gelling more as a team than we currently are. And I know, people go on holiday and some people are injured and all the rest of that kind of stuff. But at the moment, we're looking like we've never met before.
It's lacklustre.
But we're looking like we've never met before, and that is worrying. It's worrying to be 6 games into 4 cup games and 2 league games or whatever it is, into 3 league games into the season, and we're still looking like strangers. So, but we've got to dust ourselves down, go again, VCD away, local Monday. Rivals on
massive
Monday.
Game now.
It's a massive game, yeah.
If it weren't massive, it's massive now.
Exactly. And that's going to, that'll be a big win on several. If we can get a result out of that game, it'll be a big win on many levels. Not least of which is because they're local rivals, and it getting one over on does everything for confidence.
Absolutely.
But that's it. 2-1.
That's all they wrote. Up the Dockers.
Up the Dockers.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
This episode is brought to you by Netflix. Becoming the most valuable sports franchise in the world doesn't happen without risk. A man who's willing to bet it all, and the players ready to make their own luck. America's Team, The Gambler and His Cowboys, is the story of the 1990s Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones's impact on NFL history. Featuring interviews with iconic 90s players and more. Watch America's Team, The Gambler and His Cowboys, streaming now only on Netflix.